Hey, Donovan here, and if you've just clicked on this video, then two things are probably true. Number one, you want to learn how to run Facebook ads really quickly with no bullshit, no 10-minute sales pitch at the start of it. You just want to see how to launch Facebook ads in 5 minutes or less. Second thing that's probably true is you're probably a martial arts school learner because I work with martial arts schools. So if both of those are true, you're in the right place. I'm going to show you in this video how we launch Facebook ads for martial arts schools. They get amazing results, and we're also going to launch them in 5 minutes or less because a lot of you guys don't launch Facebook ads because you feel like they take a lot of time, and that's just not true. It just isn't true. And I'm going to show you why it isn't true. So we're going to go from the very beginning. Imagine you've just opened up your laptop. How do we launch Facebook ads? This is how we do it. So we go over to Google and we type in Facebook Ads Manager. Key thing here, don't go over to Facebook and start searching for the Facebook Ads Manager. If you want to launch Facebook ads, go to Google, search for the Facebook Ads Manager. It means Facebook can't move that button and confuse you. And then next thing you want to do is click on the first link. And then once you've clicked on that, it's going to take you through to a page where we can click on a button that says Go to Ads Manager. Usually that's what it does. For some reason, it's took me straight through. Maybe Facebook have slightly changed it. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it's taking me straight through. Cool. Either way, you want to log straight into the Facebook Ads Manager. Next thing you want to do is you want to click All Tools here and then click on Ads Manager. And then that's going to take you through to something that looks somewhat like this. Now, I'm going to move my camera. Now, this is where the magic happens, and this probably looks very confusing, but if you've watched some of my videos in the past, you're probably a little bit familiar with the Facebook Ads Manager, and I'm literally going to just run you through really quickly how we actually launch ads. So we've gone on Google, we've gone to the Facebook Ads Manager. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to click this Create button. We're going to click Leads, and then we're going to click Continue. Now, I'm not going to overly explain anything in this video. We're literally flying through this because I want to make it as quick as possible for you so you can see how easy and quick it can be. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to click Manual Leads Campaign, then we're going to click Continue. Awesome. From here, we want to name the campaign. So let's imagine we're launching ads for kids classes. I'm just going to call it Kids Classes Ads. Amazing. Next thing you want to do is click onto where it says New Leads Ad Set. Amazing. Scroll down. We want to choose instant forms. We don't want to send people to our website. We want to grab their details so we can actually contact them. Next thing you want to do is you want to choose the Facebook page that is associated with your martial arts school. For the sake of this, I'm going to use Darren's club. Darren joined us. He was at 30 students. He'd never run Facebook ads before. We've been running ads. We built an amazing marketing system. He's gone from 30 students to 130 students in just 4 months. So he's added 100 students to his martial arts school in just 4 months using Facebook ads. That's how powerful they can be when done properly. Next thing you want to do is you want to scroll down and you want to choose your budget. For the sake of this, I'm going to choose a £5 budget. The way that I teach Facebook ads is we launch like 3 or 4 ads, all spending £5 per day. And then we let them run for a few days. And then we come back, we turn off the losers and we leave on the winners. So that's what we're going to do here as well. If you've watched any of my content, you've got me on Facebook, you've consumed any of the stuff that I talk about, you already understand what it is that I'm speaking about. Just as a really quick side note, if you don't know what I'm talking about and you've never seen Facebook ads before, and this is just, I'm moving too quick for you, go over to this video here on my YouTube channel, How to Launch Facebook Ads as a Martial Arts School, Full Walkthrough 2.0. I've had 1,600 martial arts school owners watch that video, and lots of them action it and get lots of members through the doors from Facebook ads. But the key thing that that's going to do is it's going to dive into Facebook ads in more detail than I am right now. So if you're a bit confused on the strategy, you don't completely understand it, and you want some creatives and you want some ad copies that you can steal, that is the video for you after this one. Or instead of this one, if this is really confusing for you. Cool. So we're going to choose £5 budget. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to choose a location. So I'm going to type in Parabellum Martial Arts and see if it comes up. It hasn't came up. So the next thing that I would do, if your club doesn't come up, is just type in the postcode of your club. Now, I don't know what Darren's postcode is, so I'm just going to type in B376 because I know that postcode. Now, key thing when you type in the postcode, if you type in the full postcode, it won't come up. So on Facebook, for some reason, we have to type in the first 4 letters or numbers, and then it'll come up, and then we can click on it, and then we can click on drop pin, and then we can drop a pin nearby the club, and then we can set this to the sort of distance that people will travel. Key thing, We don't want to target further than people will actually travel. So if I zoom in right now and I see that Coleshill is within our search distance, and I don't think people would come from Coleshill, or I see Yardley and I see Sheldon, and I don't think people would come from those locations, then I need to lower this down. We're not just trying to get leads. We're not just trying to get people to see that we exist. We want people in our area who will actually travel to us to let us know that they're interested, and then actually travel to our club. We're not running Facebook ads to just get people's names, email addresses, and phone numbers. That is the mistake that a lot of marketers make and a lot of martial arts school learners make. We are running Facebook ads to grab the attention of people in our area who are close enough to travel to us, that will actually travel to us, and then they can turn up, do a class, and become a member. That's what we're trying to do. So we don't want to be just blindly setting this to like 15 kilometers because it looks good and because it's giving us a big audience size. It's not about audience size. It's about us actually getting people who will travel to our club. Most schools that we work with tend to target about 3 to 5 miles, so say like 5 to 10 kilometers. So if you're putting it at like 7 and you're looking and you're like, actually, I do think people would travel this far, then that's fine. You know your area better than I do. But don't be setting it to like 10 miles because no one's traveling 10 miles. Awesome. Awesome. Next thing we want to do is we want to choose our audience. If you're running kids ads, honestly, I'd just leave this alone. Let Facebook find the best audience for you. You can add a suggestion in here. So if you want to choose the ages, so if you think parents in your area are going to be 25 plus and you don't really want to be targeting anyone older than say 57, then you can do that, but I'd just leave this Advantage Plus audience on. If you're doing adults ads where we're trying to get men and women through the door, then do this switch to original audience and then set the ages as what you think adults in your area would be. So say like 18 to like 50 or something like that. Awesome. Next thing, Advantage Plus placements. Leave that exactly as it is. Facebook makes it pretty easy for you nowadays. There's not many settings that we need to change on the Facebook ads side of things. Next thing we need to do is we need to choose an image for the ad. Now, what you can see is for some reason, one of my settings hasn't came up, which means I can't choose the image for the ad, and I also can't choose the ad copy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click back over here, and I'm going to go over to this dynamic creative button, and I'm just going to turn it on. If anything is missing from here and you're struggling to actually make the ad, that's what I do. I go back over there and I turn that dynamic creative thing on and it kind of fixes it for me. Awesome. Next things we need to do is we need to choose the image or the video that we want to be associated with the ad. I'm going to choose images and I am going to choose, let's say this one, and then let's also say this one. Cool. And then I click continue. Next thing I want to do is I want to write an ad copy, and I'm not going to show you in this video how to write an ad copy because I'm trying to keep it really short, but basically something along the lines of, hey parents, our classes are awesome. Get your first class free at Parabellum. Our classes help children with X, Y, and Z. Click the sign up button now, and we will be in touch to help you get booked in. Awesome. And then once you've done that, we next want to write a headline, and the headline could literally be something simple. The headline could literally be something like, children love our classes. And then like a heart emoji or something like that. Really that simple. Cool. And then from here, Facebook will actually give you different variations of Facebook ad copies. So it says, warning, is your child struggling with X, Y, and Z? Warning, is your child falling behind? Warning, is your child, it loves the word warning. And then you can generate new variations and you can let Facebook run with more ad copies. We find that this actually works really, really well, so you can leave that on, no problem. Next thing we want to do is we want to create a Facebook lead form. This is where we're going to catch people's details. So we can just call it children's lead form. And then we can scroll down, more volume, optimized, click next. We can remove this greeting. We don't need that on. Click next. And then we want to add in some questions. So we want to add in full name, email, and phone number. We can add in additional questions, but if you've never run Facebook ads before, just leave this as it is, because you need the quantity of leads before you can start, filtering people out and going for the quality. Cool. Google.com. You obviously want to put your privacy policy in there. And then over here, you want to put your website address. So I'm just going to put the website address. I don't really need to. And then in the description, you can say, you can visit our website, exit the form now. We are going to contact you shortly and help you get booked in. Something along those lines, and then click create form. Once you've done that, you should end up with a form that looks somewhat like this. Like, it literally just gets their details. It really is simple. Now, you will have some low quality people coming through. That's absolutely fine. You just want to start seeing the leads coming through. And then once you've found the best performing ad, you can change that lead form, add some additional questions, and make it a little bit harder for them to actually become leads. That's absolutely fine. That's not an issue at all. But first, we need the quantity of those leads. Next thing we do is we just click duplicate here. We've now got a campaign with an ad in. That's fine. But we want to duplicate this ad set. In fact, we'll just, duplicate the ad set. Duplicate. And then we want to change this ad. So the only thing we're going to change is we're just going to change the image or the video. We're going to leave the ad copy the same. We're going to leave the targeting the same. We're going to leave every aspect about this ad the exact same. The only difference is going to be the content that's with it. So maybe we choose this. Obviously not the adult one because it's a kids class. And then that's fine. Ad number 2 is now complete. And then we duplicate this one again. And then this time we change the image, and maybe this time we put a video in. We put a video of like the kids training or something like that. And we roll with that, and we let Facebook see if that works better. So this time we'll choose a video of the kids on the pads. Awesome. Cool. And then from here, we would publish it. And now I'm going to show you what it would look like. So if we go over to the campaigns, we've got, this won't be green because you would have published it. But if we click on where it says kids classes ads, we can see we've got multiple ad sets underneath. And then if we click on ads, we've got multiple ads underneath. Now, what's going to happen is all of these ads are going to spend £5 per day each. They're going to compete against each other. And then all you need to do is, let's say these two worked really, really well, but this bottom one didn't, and the cost per lead was really high on this one, then you can just turn it off. So we do like a process of like elimination. Instead of us launching one ad and then that doesn't work, and then we get confused and launch another ad, and then that doesn't work, and then we get confused. We just launch like 3 or 4 ads to begin with, let them all run, turn off the losers and leave on the winners. So that's the best way to launch Facebook ads by far. This has literally been to show you how quickly you can launch Facebook ads. That's the reason I made this video. It hasn't been made to be like super, super informative. If you'd like a more informative run through how to launch your Facebook ads as a martial arts school full walkthrough 2.0 is the video that you need to go and watch. On top of that, there's a few other videos on this channel as well that I'd really recommend if you are completely new to marketing. I'd possibly recommend how to market your martial arts school. That's a really, really good one. But overall, if you like videos like this, please subscribe to the channel and let me know below. It just incentivizes me to make more videos like this. That's everything for this video. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. If you are interested in working with us, there's a link in the description as well. But other than that, have an absolutely incredible day, and we'll talk soon.